already done so, clap for yourself. Come on now. Come on. Because you've just tuned in to the podcast that you didn't know you needed. I am your host, Mo, and I am so excited to welcome you to the Mean Girls podcast, where we mean what we say, and we say what we mean, and we do all of it within 3 to 5 minutes because, beloved, I still got to go to work. Okay? Who said encouragement had to take all day? So until I get these subscribers and sponsees, we gonna have to do what missionary Saweetie said. Tap in. Tap, tap, tap in. Encouragement don't have to be all day. Song says, be encouraged no matter what's going on in 3 to 5 minutes. See, the premise of this podcast is all about truth. And so as we maneuver through love, life, culture, and Christ, I want to encourage you to do 3 things each day. Show up fully, because those who mind don't matter, and those who matter don't mind. To operate with integrity, and to also reflect, because, beloved, sometimes the problem is you. So without further ado, let's begin today's Mean Moment. Today's Mean Moment is all about purpose. I'll start with mine in this podcast. 2020, like the rest of the world, was catastrophic with racial tension, a global pandemic. I was also dealing with a lot of relational manipulation, gaslighting, and I literally started asking God the 5 W's. Who, why, when, where, what? Enough is enough. On top of what's going on, why, Lord? Why? And when will it end? I'm joking about it now, but at the time, I was devastated, heartbroken, crying. And if I can't be honest, when calamity hits my life, maybe similar to some of you guys, I tend to believe it's something that I've reaped. And although the concept of sowing and reaping is a true life principle, the Lord told me that every valley experience isn't a result of some bad thing that you did. Every valley experience is not a consequence of a decision you made. Some valley experiences are meant to teach you what not to do. See, life's best teacher sometimes is experience. So next time you're a boss, you'll know how to extend grace, because you know what it's like when grace wasn't extended to you. When you're a leader, you'll know how to walk with people, extend empathy, communicate, because you know what it's like when those steps weren't taken with you. So I said, okay, Lord, I get it. I've experienced it. How can I be a woman that people can depend on and can be trusted? He told me, be a woman of your word. See, the Bible tells us faith without works is dead, but it also tells us that the power of life and death is in our tongue. So when I speak over myself, but especially when I speak to and over others, mean what you say and say what you mean, because your words have power. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's podcast. Before you run off to work, because I got to go too, please make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe to all of these platforms. Go ahead, get to tapping. It's easy to tap in now, okay? Remember to show up fully in all spaces. I love you and be blessed. I mean it. Thank you so much for tuning in to the Mean Girls 1821 podcast with me, your host, Mo. Tune in each and every Friday for a fresh episode exclusively found on my YouTube channel or using the podcast app. And always remember, words have power. So whenever you speak, mean what you say and say what you mean. Take care.